Hello, this is PG, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing Beyond Galaxyland on Steam. It is also available on consoles. Beyond Galaxyland is a side-scrolling turn-based role-playing game developed by Sam Enright. The game sees you play as Doug, a boy who finds himself in the midst of an intergalactic adventure. Okay, gameplay. Well, the initial hour or two are quite a struggle with what seems like a never-ending sequence of dialogue. But worry not, once you get past this initial phase, the game really does come into its own. It offers an interesting mix of exploration, platforming, puzzle solving and turn-based combat. One thing to note is the game uses a manual save system, so there's no autosaves or checkpoints, so you've got to be aware, manually save the game. Anyway, you explore the 2.5D world. You jump on platforms, you move objects to solve puzzles, and also you can photograph people or creatures, and that camera acts as a way of identifying what you're looking at, but also it shows the health bar of that character because you might end up fighting them. Combat can be avoided as you explore the local maps, but if you choose to engage, it's turn-based combat of the ilk of the sort of old school Final Fantasy VII style. The big difference is that combat uses independent button presses for attacks and also defensive moves. This basically means that you always feel engaged during a skirmish. You have to pay attention as timing button presses can be the difference between success or failure. Members of your travelling party can equip unique weapons and a number of relics. These relics offer benefits such as increased strength or other useful effects. Over time your group will level up, and I'd say the turn-based combat is really excellent for the most part, with unique enemies, different interesting strategies. So with the excellent combat, interesting puzzles and satisfying exploration, it all sounds great, right? Well, there is an elephant in the room, and that elephant is the dreaded narrative dialogue. The story itself, I'd say, is quite interesting if you strip it right back, but for about 30% of the whole game, you'll be painfully reading long and tedious dialogue segments. The dialogue feels far too overwritten, with a real lack of concise storytelling or engaging content. It's a real shame because it often turned me off the whole experience as I sat through endless page after page of poorly scripted narrative. Here is a little example of the painfully slow nature of how the narrative unfolds. Now, it doesn't completely ruin the game, but it does leave a sour taste in your mouth as everything else by the way, is so well put together. In terms of visuals, I have to say I love the art style. Rarely have I seen such a beautifully crafted 2.5D world. Tremendous, stuff from the characters, the immersive depth of every location. The interface is clean, it's crisp, it's accessible, well done. Sound, music, fabulous music, my goodness, so unique and so catchy. The music in here is really, really great. Sadly there is no voice acting, but then again, when you consider the dialogue so long-winded, maybe that's a blessing. Anyway, verdict, Beyond Galaxyland is a wonderful game in many ways, from the engaging turn-based combat, the varied puzzles and the occasional platforming segment. The game offers so many things to keep you occupied and engaged, and it rarely felt tired or repetitive. The only part of the experience that lets it down is the story narrative and the writing, which is incredibly slow, overwritten, and can suck the life out of what is otherwise a glorious game. If you can get past that, wow, really good, really enjoyed it. Sci-fi, RPG, turn-based combat, love all that. Narrative, dial me out please, goodbye. Scoring, Beyond Galaxyland, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. That's the review. Thanks for watching. This is PG, signing off. Cheers.